we've seen final World Cup performances from Neymar and Ronaldo. Now the attention's going to turn to Lionel Messi, and the conversation around him is perhaps this is his last World Cup. The emotions were pouring out of him on the pitch afterwards. He's hinted at it before, but he hasn't confirmed yet that this would be his last. Gabe, what do you think the future holds for Messi, especially in an Argentine uniform?
Yeah, I mean, this seems like it's it, certainly, just from the outside. What a pleasure. What a pleasure to watch this, career. I mean, it's honestly been remarkable. There's a lot of these guys that we will forever talk about that we got to see play in all sports. And this is somebody that I would just say cherish that we got to watch this. And also to have Atlanta is now part of kind of that story too. 100%. To have Atlanta as a big part of it, and to have that as really a career highlight, that match, that's pretty cool. Messi
Mania is truly something to behold. If you've never been around it, it is astonishing. We were able to be out there.
It's like
with
following
all of them.
A rock band.
No, it was. I felt like I was in a rock band.
Yeah.
By the way, Felipe and I were underneath the Argentine flag, and we were hanging out with all of them, marching to the stadium. It was astonishing to witness something like that. But what do you think it was like watching Messi in perhaps his final moments here in the stadium?
I agree with Gabe. I think it's looking like, based on his reaction, and he's 39, and we weren't sure if he was even going to play in this World Cup. He waited till the last minute to make a decision, and he played great. I mean, 8 goals, 4 assists, was right at the top of the leaderboard for the Golden Boot until yesterday when Kylian Mbappe took advantage of the third place match to claim their award. But this is a big moment for Argentina. Now this chapter that they didn't want to see end, it's going to end, and they're going to have to move past an Argentina team that's not captained by Lionel Messi, the greatest player of all time. I don't think they have the answers yet. And they went into this tournament thinking, we'll get to that later. And now they're faced with the big questions like, how do we build? Do we have the depth? They're not as young a team as Spain. Spain is a young team that you think might go on a run here at the international level. To Gabe's point, it's been a pleasure, though, to watch Messi. He's an incredible player. I think Atlanta will be a special city for him based on the wins that they had here, Egypt, and then England. They will remember that forever. And he'll be back. He's still in MLS, though. We're probably going to see him playing for Inter Miami here in Atlanta.
Which is very cool. And I think you'd be hard-pressed to find a jersey out there in the crowds that doesn't say Messi on the back of it when it comes to the Argentine national team.